I will say we are the only people in the world that manufacture houses made of coffee. This is a do-it-yourself house. This is the logo of the future. Okay, my name is Alejandro Franco, CEO of Woodpecker, designs, manufactures, and builds different kind of construction. We are located in Bogotá, Colombia, South America. Our company was founded 10 years ago. Our owner is a well-known construction company in Colombia with more than 40 years of experience. Woodpecker is owned by Maeco, which is a construction company. Maeco helps us with building our kits and our models. We have built around 3,000 houses in Colombia, most of them in very isolated places or rural areas where traditional construction materials like bricks or cement or concrete cannot go. Our market is social infrastructure. We have built around 3,000 houses in Colombia. Manufacture around 300 houses per month. We manufacture here. This is our showroom. Our factory is just behind the showroom. Most of the houses are donated by the government. The user has to pay is just for the utilities. They give them the house completely furnished and ready to be used. Okay, this unit, it's a 18 square meters unit. It's just one floor. The design is completely different compared with the chalet. 3 meters width and 6 meters length. One slope roof system. And here we have a different design. We have a different color. Why we came up with cream color? Because of customers. Some customers wanted to make it lighter in order to increase the light and the space. Here you have one bedroom. It's quite big bedroom. You have 3 meters by 3 meters. The frame of the bed is made of WPC too. Everything is WPC. The ceiling height in this house is different. We have 2.4 meters here. And we have 2.5 meters in the facade. You have one bedroom for 2 people, or the same bedroom. You could use two different beds for 4 people. In the middle, you have like a multi-purpose space. You could use this space for kitchen, or a home office, or another bedroom. This is like a multi-purpose space. And here you have the bathroom.
So it sort of comes as a dry closet that you can turn into a water closet.
That's right. That's right. And if you want, okay, the foundation works the same. The same, we use small steels. When we build above 40 square meters, we use steel frames. When we build below that size, we use interlocking system. In our construction, you have 40% more space compared with a container. That's one of the advantages. This window is quite big for the bedroom. People don't like to see the roofing tile. So you have to put this kind of finishing. And the finishing for the water to drop. With each roofing system, you can put like solar panels. It's okay. It's no problem. They work well. Price is a big constraint here in Colombia. So let's say the difference is just $1,000, but that's a lot. Our customers are NGOs like the OEI. You just need around 2 to 3 people to build the house. We provide each of them with a manual, basic. You just need a screwdriver and a hammer, and that's it. It's something different, more like a real house. They are strong and they are rigid, and all the products we have are made of WPC, wood plastic composite, made of natural fiber and polymer. For the fiber, we use coffee husk, and for the polymer, we use rigid PVC. Both materials are recycled. It's green and eco-friendly. 60% polymer and 40% fiber. Fiber gives you the rigidity, the strength of the material, and the polymer gives you the durability of the material. We use extrusion process to make all the profiles that we use in this kind of construction.
People only think of coffee as the coffee bean, but you're talking about like...
It's just the cover of the grain of the coffee. We are the only people in the world that manufacture houses and social infrastructure made of coffee.
The coffee bean itself is sheltered by the same product that you end up using for housing.
That's right. That's right. It's interesting because the coffee husk, people used to burn it or throw it away. So now we are using it for social purposes. The same happened with plastic, with rigid PVC. They used to throw it away. We are collecting it to use it here. This is the profile we use for walls. It's a tongue and groove system. So we don't mix anything in place. We just connect the pieces. The system it's called interlocking system, and you stack one profile on top of another. Can you see it?
Yep.
And then you overlap both profiles at the corners. If you see, we make it like a notch at the end of the profiles with a special machinery, and you put them like this. You don't need any kind of glue. You don't mix anything inside. Just connect the pieces like a Lego. It's waterproof. The only recommendation is that you have to put the tongue upward. It's waterproof. You don't need any glue here. All the notches are made in our factory. The same system like log cabins. Instead of using logs made of wood, this is the log of the future. With this material, this is a fireproof, no combustion. You have finishing already. You don't need to paint it. Built for outdoor use. It's light, 8 times less heavy than a traditional concrete system. This is splinter-free. So WPC is like the wood of the future. If you see it, it looks like a wood and a kind of plastic, but it's the mix of both worlds. When you connect the pieces together, you make like a column resistant to earthquakes. When you have a big earthquake, complete house dances. If you have any problem, pieces is falling apart, it will not hurt you. Our big constraint is wind. This is so light, so you have to attach the whole structure to the foundation very well in order to prevent the wind. At the end of the profiles, you have this small cap made of PVC, which gives you a nice finishing of the construction. We have different colors, and we combine them. If you see the walls are yellow in this house, the first 2 rows are brown. People like that combination of colors.
You have the dark coffee and then a latte finish.
And it smells a little bit of coffee.
It's like the Latte Chalet.
It's actually Latte Chalet. That's a good word. This house weighs 3 tons, right? With floor and everything.
6,000 pounds.
Half of the weight is coffee.
How many cups of coffee is that?
That's a lot. That's a lot of cups of coffee. The foundation, we use small stilt. Can you see the stilt? It's made of WPC too. Yeah, you put it on the soil, you make a hole on the earth. Yeah. You put this stilt and then you cover with soil. The stilt has a small notch. Can you see this notch? Yeah. This notch? And this notch supports the beams for the floor.
To make it sturdy enough to withstand hurricane force winds, how do you typically attach it?
A screw attaching the stilt to the first beam. This one doesn't have it because the wind here in Bogotá is not strong.
How do you level it?
All of the stilts are in different height. You see this one? Yeah. Higher than that one. You just put more soil at the bottom. First step is you have to put all the stilts at the same level. and then you put the beams.
You could move it to a different spot, let's say on the same site without disassembling it. But if you were going to transport it to a different city, you would disassemble it first.
You have to disassemble. Everything comes with the kit. It's strong. It sounds like wood, like a log. This is very strong. Very, very, very strong. All this house we have is around 10 years because it's the age we have in our company. But the material is proven to last for more than 20 years, 25 years because of the PVC in laboratory.
What's the most innovative aspect?
I will say the finishing. For social housing in Colombia, 90% of all the social houses are built without colors. We have yellow here, is brown, orange, cream color. We use more earth colors. We don't use any chemical. We use ferric oxide, which are colors from the earth, and coffee and recycled PVC. We try to make it green, to make it eco-friendly.
What would you say has been the most misunderstood aspect?
To explain people that they have to build the house without using screws. People are accustomed to using screws for everything. So when you explain that the interlocking system doesn't use any glue or screws, it's difficult to convince. We are in the factory right now. So can you see that's another model? We have two-story building. These are different models of houses ready to be shipped.
House being shipped. How many pallets is that?
2 to 3 pallets. Can you see this package? Like 2 pallets of this one. And in this section, we pre-assemble the house, just to be sure that all the pieces fit together. This is one of those.
Oh, interesting.
Steel frames.
How many homes can you manufacture here?
300 per month. I will show you our warehouse for coffee. This is the coffee. This warehouse, we have around 60 tons of coffee. Exportation coffee quality. So the less, can you see this grain? It's a little burnt. The cleaner the coffee husk, the better for the process. It looks like oat, like Quaker oats. Here we have some mills to pulverize the coffee. We make it powder, coffee powder.
As far as sales reach, this could be shipped anywhere in the world.
It could be shipped easily. We have the certifications to export. We have exported some decking to the Caribbean, to Cuba, for some resorts over there, hotels. Yes, we are ready to export. We are ready. We have the capacity. We have the product.
Alejandro, thank you for the tour.
You're welcome. No problem.
The Latte Chalet. For coffee you drink.
It's the more housing you help with. Yes, that's right.